So, you guys mind repeating your names?
My name is Giovanni Rivero.
Right.
My name is Giovanni Edwards, to all fours.
Okay. Today what we're doing is we're going to discuss like two things basically. The first thing is the most empowering moments in your lives in your school careers, like what teachers done for you that made you encourage you to learn, made you feel better about yourselves in school, and also disempowering moments in your school careers, what teachers haven't done properly to encourage you, discourage you, any moment. So basically, it's just a project, and we're just hoping to get that information for you. So this won't take too long, and I'm pretty sure the school will allow you guys to sign this waiver saying that you can use your image for videotaping for projects and stuff like that, right? Okay, so basically we're going to start off with the negative. What was some of the discouraging moments in school careers? And anyone you can start. That's correct.
I would say
You may want to talk about this. Getting out of the books.
I would say fourth grade. Can't forget that day. It was like 12 o'clock.
Right.
Into lunch. I raised my hand. The teacher, I raised my hand. I asked the teacher to use the bathroom. And she was like, no. I got really upset because I had to go back. That even hurt me. That's it.
Oh yeah, give me a second. One more. I just realized that your voice is.
Is there like a specific topic that you like want us to point out on?
Basically, particular moment, like any particular moments in your lives, just in case Kevin doesn't pick you up. Like, you know, you mentioned like the teacher said that you can't use the bathroom, but how did that discourage you from learning?
I mean, I had to use the bathroom, and I have to go.
You can't concentrate?
Yeah, I can't concentrate.
No, I mean like for example, let's say a teacher say you're because the way you act or the way you talk or just looking at you, they say you're immediately a bad student. You will never accomplish anything. Have a teacher said anything like that?
I'm proving wrong. In my third grade teacher, he told me I was gonna make it to the fourth grade. I proved her wrong.
Yeah, because you're in high school.
Yeah, something similar like that happened to me. I was in middle school, and there was this one teacher that me and him had always had something or whatever for each other. Not like, but he always had something slick to say or something to say about what I would be later on in my lifetime or whatever. And like grades that I wouldn't get that I got in his class, and he's saying, oh, I was gonna fail this class such and such. Oh, I wasn't gonna pass the science FCAT. You know how you had to pass the science FCAT to come to ninth grade. Yeah, Mr. Albert. Yeah, so I proved him wrong, and I got, I think it was a level 3 or 4 on the science FCAT, and I passed his class.
Okay. You, Mr. J?
Same teacher, so
Cast on.
nah, eighth grade.
Fifth grade?
Yeah,
No, it's just,
kept telling me I was gonna pass the FL. I was gonna fail and see him in eighth grade the next year.
He liked you guys. Maybe he wants to keep you guys.
that's what he said he was doing. He said he was doing that so we can better ourselves and like pushing ourselves to prove him wrong.
So was he trying to encourage you? Or?
Nah, he wasn't doing it out of like oh yeah, you're really gonna fail. He was saying it to like pump us up, like, oh, I bet you can't do this. I bet you can't do this.
So that sounds like more of an empowerment moment than discouragement, because you typically know that he's encouraging you to prove him wrong. So we'll have to put that under empowerment since you guys did prove him wrong in the end. So any other moments where a teacher did encourage you?
Encourage me?
Yeah.
There have been plenty of moments where teachers have been take time out with me other than just focus on the whole class at one time, such as Mr. Morris at some time. Yeah, Mr. Morris, yeah. Like if you really sit down and if you're serious about your work, teachers, they do come to you, they do spend time with you, other than some teachers, they just talk to the whole class at once, and if you don't understand it when the class is, when she explains it to the class, well, that's too bad, but no, some teachers aren't like that. That's what encourages me about teaching.
Okay.
Happened a couple months ago. It was, I think it was either 6th or 7th grade. I was doing my work. Like, there was one problem I couldn't understand. I raised my hand. Mr. Morris came to assist me. Mr. Morris, thank you very much, Mr. Morris.
You're not getting anything out of this.
No, Kim assist me. I think it was doing learning about the slope, and he really helped me out, and I really appreciate that.
It was 8th grade, Miss Montserrat, but I was figuring the past and then she took time off after school. Just improved. I mean, it gave me extra work to just improve my grades.
Did any teachers tell you anything about you in particular, like they encourage you to say, you can do this, you can do that?
A teacher,
Always believing you.
Miss Sanders, right down the hall.
Right.
Yeah, she always has like a word of encouragement, no matter how much she says. She plays that quote unquote she dislikes you or whatever. She has a lot of love for every one of her students. She encourages everybody in her own type of way, where that the student can understand. And like she does that with me. She pinches on my ear and tells me, "Oh, Jamal, you better tighten up, such and such. I know you can do this. Yeah, I know what you're capable of." Stuff like that.
Okay. So when I had a teacher, even if you failed, she was encourages. She was, don't worry, honey, you will pass our part this class. This is the 5th F in a row. Actually, you go to. How about you, Mr. J? What encouragement? Wait, you just said something encouraging, didn't you? You said something encouraging. Something you said.
Yeah, 8th grade this month.
Any other teachers? Anyone else?
So, 7th grade, Miss Lisa. Yeah, she just kept trying to keep going, progress. So I had 7th grade.
Okay. All right. Let's go back to the negative one more time. Any more discouraging, like something that a teacher really did in your past life that really discouraged you from learning? Not like trying to discourage you just to improve, just flat out trying to discourage you.
Yeah. Like I'm not gonna say any names, but a teacher I was asking one time, it was about a very important project that I had to do. And I asked her on some help or whatever, and she was like, if you wasn't listening the first time, well, that's too bad, because I explained it. I was like, come on, teacher, that's what you're here for. You're supposed to explain whatever. And she was like, no, but you should have been listening. But on the project, I got a decent grade, but not as well as I wanted to, because of the fact that she didn't explain.
So she discouraged you from asking you for any more questions. All right. Good.
Me, it was in 6th or 8th, 7th grade. Yeah. One of my teachers, like, when I raised my hand to ask a question, she picked somebody else.
Teachers do that all the time.
And I was like, that's right, like, kind of really discouraged. And like, even when I know the answer, and she picks somebody else, the other person gets it wrong. So nowadays, when she raises her hand, I raise my hand when she asks a question. I feel like, oh, she's not gonna pick on me or nothing.
And you think she did that on purpose, just to ignore you?
I think it's every time I ask a question, she never listen to me.
Never listen to you? But she just, or can you just completely ignore what you have to say? So you ask a question, he's like,
Raise my hand to anybody else.
that is discouraging. So you won't answering the questions or raise your hand for that. Okay. So far so good, but let's see. That's about empowering moments. Is there anything else you would like to add before you guys go? Okay. Well, anyway, thank you for your time. time you would have wasted, the more time you would have class.
Yeah, that's why Mr. Morris called me class.
But yeah, well, thank you for your time. I think you guys can go ahead.
Thank you.
No problem.
All right, Mr. Morris.
Bye-bye.
All right, see you.